Hello. Welcome. Welcome to not Love Tips. This Saturday. Goodness gracious. It's been a long week, y'all. I've been doing a lot of things this week. And finally ending the week with can't wait for this evening for Powell and I. We're doing an event called The Taste of Kink, in which we are sold out on our tickets. So super excited about that. But welcome to SBiz Saturdays. We are live on the gram. We are live on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Happy to have you all here joining me. If you have any questions about business, in this industry, please make sure to put them in the chat. You can DM me, or you can even submit them anonymously by going to qrco.de/successama. Hey, the Melodious Live. Hey, Kelly's Dreamland. Hey, y'all. I'm glad you all are here. Excuse me. If you have not gotten your free shadow band survival guide, please make sure you do that, because I just want to say that this is going to up level you. It's going to take you places. And if you haven't taken my Metaproof marketing class, Metaproof social media marketing, you need to take that class, because it will probably blow your mind on things you should or should not be doing, and what you need to be doing to ensure that your business is amazing and it's doing all the things that it needs to be doing, right? So with that said, this week is all about the importance of self-care systems. So I did teach my class around self-care strategies, self-care systems, things that will really help you in your journey. So many people ask me, Marla, how do you do all the things? How is it that you're able to do this, and that, and you're doing this, and that, and you're doing that and that? Well, part of it is because of the power of self-care systems, making sure you're creating daily routines that nurture and energize you, right? Audre Lorde says, right, caring for myself is not self-indulgence, it is self-preservation, and that is an act of political warfare. And right now, politics, this administration is going ham on us as BIPOC, LGBT, emphasis on the T, QIA, 2S, folks, like all the people, like really going after us. And, it's one of those things where you have to take care of yourself. So, not spending your time, having dread in your emails or all of these different things. So just remembering that that the world is going to constantly demand our energy, demand our time. So it's super important that we take care of ourselves. And so really thinking about a holistic self-care framework, a routine, these are the things that are going to be necessary for you to be successful in all that you do, right? Because people are still living their lives, right? Even though things are happening, people are still living their lives, right? People still are on a mission to explore. People are still wanting and appreciating, being sexually liberated. So these are all super important for folks, right? So what we can do, is think about our morning routine, right? So our morning routine, thinking about how you want to set the tone up for the day. You can do that through meditation, right? Just start a few minutes grounding yourself through meditation. You can do guided meditation. You can do breath work. You can do maybe even some visualization about like where you see your life, either that day, for that week, for that month, for that year, for 5 years. Whatever the case may be, making sure you do that for yourself. In addition, you can do some journaling, right? I always start off with some journaling in the morning, or at least sometime during the day, to ensure that like, hey, what am I grateful for? What are my goals for the day? What are the things that need to get done in order for me to achieve my goals, right? Habit tracking is also great. I really love habit tracking. I really loved James Clear book, Atomic Habits. And so I use his habit tracker journal for the longest time. I still do. I'm still using it. But it helps with not only personal goals that you have, but it also can help with your professional goals too, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Again, prioritizing those things. I also tell people education, right? So maybe it's a podcast, maybe it's a book, maybe it's some kind of learning aspect for yourself that you want to do. So education is super, super helpful when thinking about, hey, maybe you're taking an online course. Maybe you are doing something to expand your mind. Okay. If you are still thinking about a podcast, or if you're like, I'm looking for a podcast, the Be Successful podcast is coming out. I plan on getting that out. I promise. I really want to launch that this first quarter. So lots of things happening to set up the year. Also thinking about sex or masturbation, anything sensual movement, starting yourself the day. I really love Pearl Noir's sensual movement, and all of those different things. That would that's one of the things that you can really can help get you going for the day, right? Planning for the day, right? Making sure you take 5 to 10 minutes, outline what are the key tasks that need to be done today, what are the goals. And when you do that, what this does is really eliminate decision fatigue, because you are a boss, right? You're probably going to be inundated with so many decisions. So super vital, super important that you eliminate decision fatigue for that. Okay. And I really love the Passion Planner. It's one of my favorite tools to use. It now has habit tracking, so super excited about that. But really, I really think you should see what your day looks like the day before, right? The next day is planning ahead so that you know and can be prepared, right? As best as you can. In the evening, you can do the same kind of thing, reflective reading, right? Books that maybe inspire, books that maybe educate, books that encourage self-discovery, something that helps you to kind of seep into your brain so it can infiltrate your dreams. That's one of the best things that you can do. You can also check in with a lover, right? If you have a lover, check in, spend some check-in time together. What does that mean? Is it a deep conversation? Is it is it cuddling? Is it intimacy? What is it that you're doing to reinforce emotional closeness, right? Again, you can do masturbation or sex, something as a stress reliever. And you can help with built up tension and, reconnect with that pleasure. There's also journaling, right? Processing, preparing. And so really thinking about your day, what went well, what challenges you may have had, maybe what you'd like to carry forward, something that maybe, popped up for you, anything you can journal about, but it really helps to process your emotions and keep you really present in your journey for your business, right? In addition, there's also habit tracking. So habit tracking, again, making sure you stay accountable for maybe the things that you did for the day, and noting like, oh, hey, maybe I forgot to do this thing. So thinking about how it can be implemented for the following day. And then, of course, planning your day for the morrow, right? Easing into the next day, knowing what are your priorities, how you can reduce stress. It will help you to reduce stress. But ensures that you wake up the next day with clarity, direction, be prepared to address any kind of issues that may, come about. So that's, super, super helpful. And then just thinking about how you're taking care of yourself, nourishing your body, right? Eating the right foods for you, making sure you're hydrated, making sure you're doing some mindful eating, slowing down, savoring your meals. To help you enhance digestion and satisfaction with your meals, right? We always want to do some self-seduction when we're eating. So really just being mindful about how we are nourishing our bodies. In addition, you have to prioritize your sleep. Please, please, please. I know people like, don't sleep, get on hustle, be on the grind. Don't do that. Well, I don't prefer that. I think you should always prioritize sleep. You have to do that to support cognitive function, overall health, all of those things. Your body is working while it's sleeping as well. So you really want to make sure that you use that time to rest. Having therapy and mental health support, making sure you're doing regular check-ins, maybe with your friends, a therapist, counselor, a coach, somebody to help you maintain your emotional well-being. In addition, you want to make sure you have those doctor's appointments, going to those doctor's appointments, making sure that that you're doing the things you need to do to, again, take care of yourself. And then, of course, good hygiene. Your skin, your hair, your health is going to boost your overall confidence and your overall wellness. Okay. But I think two of the most important things that you really should concentrate on, right, are treating yourself and celebrating your wins, right? So treating yourself, maybe it's a massage, maybe it's a new book, maybe it's a relaxing day off at the beach, whatever it is. Acknowledging those achievements with affirmations or journaling, or just sharing your wins with friends or family. Like, hey, I just got an award, or I just did this amazing thing. I just launched an app, or whatever the case may be, right? And the second thing is really make time for joy. Do what you love weekly, not monthly, not yearly, weekly. Always dedicate some of your time to intentional joy. I love dancing. You can do, I don't know, painting, playing an instrument, exploring nature, engaging in kink, right? Pleasure practices. Any of these things are going to be helpful to make your life richer and more fulfilling. So really making time for joy is going to be important. So all that to say, please make sure you understand that it isn't about perfection and getting it right. It's just about sustainability. It's about consistency. It's about, if you're just getting started in these kinds of routines, start small, right? Only maybe have a few goals, a few habits, be flexible, but honor those evolving needs that you may have. And then again, it's gonna help you to be more aligned with your well-being. So again, integrating morning and night routines, prioritizing nourishment and your health, celebrating wins, making space, vibrant space for joy. You can create a life that thrives on self-love and intentionality. So please, if you haven't started, begin today. Your future self will thank you. Okay. So all that to say, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have got something out of it with your self-care systems. And I hope you are taking care of yourself. So with that said, I guess I am out. Please, if you're interested in my program, you can go to sexcessful.biz to apply to be in my program. If you haven't got my free Shadow Band Survival Guide, please make sure you do that. And I do have some classes coming up. So just make sure you check out the bio and the links. And you can always check out any of my classes. You can go to pillar.io/1, the number 1, Marla Stewart. Okay. So check out my classes, see what you can sign up with. I think the next one is maybe crafting mission, vision, values. So again, please, please, please check those classes out to help you with your well-being. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful and amazing Saturday. And I will see you next Saturday. Will I? No, I won't. Yes, I will. No, I won't. I won't. I will be at Love Burn Miami. It will be my first burner festival. So I'm super excited about it. So I will not be here next Saturday, but I will be here, I think, the Saturday after that. So we'll see. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful and amazing week. Please make sure you establish those morning and evening routines to help better your health. And I will see you all soon. Okay. Bye.